Hey everybody, welcome back to TAZ's Wig Closet at Wig Studio One. I have a look for you today of a brand new Estetica style called Mellow. It's in the color RH26 613 RT8. The full review, look at this color and all of the insights coming up. Mellow is a medium length lob cut with lots of layers and some beautiful waves to it. This RH26 613 RT8. You don't see this on a large amount of styles by Estetica, but it is a beautiful light blonde shade. It's very warm in tone, so you'll find a medium gold blonde and then there's some pale gold blonde mixed in there. All of that is on a medium brown root. The highlights almost look platinum against that medium gold blonde. But again, it's just a very pale gold blonde shade overall. Mellow features a 9-inch front piece. So that jumps off of the front and it'll stretch down below the chin on most people. It's going to stretch about 2 to 3 inches below my chin there. It looks like there at the front. There's a lot of layering on this as well. You're going to see a crown measurement of 12.5, so it's going to stretch down to about 13 inches from the crown to the tip of the hair in the back, where it meets up with that 6.5-inch nape. Like I said, some side layering here, right around 6.5 inches. It weighs about 3.39 ounces and features a monofilament lace front and lace part assembly. Let's take a look at the lace front. I think it's done very well. The knotting is fine. It does extend back into the temple area, and they do run the highlight right up to the root, so it does soften that lace front significantly. Very nice realistic look. Now right out of the box, this is already pre-parted. It's not a zigzag part at all. It's just straight on part. It's a perfect parting space running all along the length of that monofilament. That monofilament is extra long. It stretches way back to behind the crown. Mellow features a loose kind of a beach wave tassel looking curl. It's rather smooth until you get about halfway down the style. That's very popular curl arrangement on a lot of these lobs. It's about the same length all the way around. These are ultra fine dry fibers by Estetica. This wave pattern really doesn't lend any body to the style. It's a very nice casual look, and because of the fine textured fibers and the very realistic density, you're just not going to get a lot of volume on the style either. In terms of permatease, you're going to find a little bit of permatease around that top area, around the monofilament. It's not a thick amount of permatease at all, just enough to obscure wefting. There's some right back in the back of the style, not at all thick and heavy. So just a nice amount of permatease all over. It doesn't feel too heavy, but yet it's enough to keep the style going and obscure the wefts. So what does this style remind you of? I always draw these conclusions in my mind when I'm working with a brand new style. This one really reminds me of the Henry Margu Kendall. I no longer have the Henry Margu Kendall, but I think I might be able to find some footage of it, and if I can, I'll put it right here. Taking a look at the Henry Margu Kendall versus the Estetica's Mellow. So you'll notice that Kendall has about a 7-inch front piece as opposed to the 9-inch front piece on Mellow. Kendall also has a lace front and full monofilament top, where Mellow has the lace front left-hand monofilament side part. Very, very similar style. You'll notice that Kendall looks maybe a little bit longer in the back. It's kind of tapered down at the back a little bit, but it does feature the same kind of beachy wave. And this RH26 613 RT8 of Estetica looks very, very close to the 614 GR of Henry Margu. I had trouble keeping the Henry Margu bangs out of my face on the Kendall piece. Now with this one, there was a little mild contour off of that lace front, and it seemed to divide around the face in a way that it really isn't getting in the face. So if you do like styles like the Henry Margu Kendall, Even the Kendall by John Renault that has a little bit of a softer wave pattern to it, less choppy, but about the same length. We're talking a lob here, right? So I think this style would fit very nicely into that set of styles. So if you like those, I think you'll really like this one as well, especially for summertime with its feathery appeal. Here's a look at the inside of the cap for Estetica's Mellow. A beautiful monofilament lace assembly. It does stretch back into the ear tab. It's nicely contoured. It has nice, fine density there at the front. And it has extremely long monofilament side part there. A little bit of rose lace to cover permatease. A closed ear tab, nice sturdy long stays. An extended open nape with incremental strap type adjusters. You'll notice I had to cinch those in as far as they could go, as this is a typical average large cap. I purchased all of my wigs at Wig Studio One. Be sure to check out the links below to Wig Studio One. You can visit this style in a little more detail. Look at all of the available colors that it comes in. If you have a question about this style or any other, you can email support@wigstudio1.com. So Mellow is right out of the box. I haven't used any product on it. I haven't done any styling. I simply shook it out and arranged it on my head for the review. It fits very nicely with glasses. Glasses fit beautifully between the ear and the ear tab on this very light density style. So I think I'll just take you through a couple of really simple styling techniques so you can be inspired to work with the wig, and this will also give you an idea how it looks under manipulation. Thanks for joining me today for a look at the brand new Mellow by Estetica. We'll see you next time on TAZ's Wig Closet at Wig Studio One.